Don't mind me, I'm just moving chat out of the way so that it doesn't impede on the minimap, so that everyone can pretty much see the most vital of information. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen. 4 o'clock, and it's time for more Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Last we left off, well, we tried making our way to this door, and we need more health in order to open it. It's another device that requires our life in order to operate. So, Ramaru basically told us, Rauru, not Ramaru, because I'm thinking of Rimuru, because I was playing Isekai Memories on my phone. Rauru basically told us that we need to go to one last shrine in order to get the necessary upgrade in order to open the door. So... I need to bring up my map. Hold on. Nope, that's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. How did I just forget how to bring up my map? There it is. Alright, that's where I died. So we need to make our way over to this area. Right here. There's a device dispenser there. But we need to make our way to the mining cave. And oh wait, right, I forgot. We can fast travel here now. We can fast travel here and then make our way over. I was about to say, man, this is going to be a long walk, but it's not the case because I just remembered what Rauru said. Alright, so when I leave here, we now have a means of getting over to this place. One thing you always wondered, how did Link become Dark Link? That is... I don't think Dark Link and Link are the same individuals. Going back to bed? Hey, don't stay up late on my account. You get some rest there, Robbie. But Dark Link is not Link. I think it's just like a clone of Link made from darkness. Matter of fact, since we're going to be here for a minute, we might as well brush up on our Legend of Zelda knowledge. So let me pull it up. Let me pull up Dark Link so you can know exactly what it is. And so I can enlighten myself on what Dark Link is. Let's see. It's a shadow doppelganger of Link. So it's not our Link that we know, but it's a shadow doppelganger version of him. Speaking of Dark Link, I know that Dark Link had an outfit in this game. Oh, wait. I have the Ascend ability. Wait. We don't need to come this way, because 1, this is a very high way up, and 2... Okay, so this is still in this area. Okay, that's simply too high up. Wait a minute. Is there a way for me to climb up? There's no way for me to glide down from here So it's gonna be bad if I attempt to jump. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, game. Okay, game. Okay, I get it. I get it. Yeah, it's a pretty nifty ability. Now, this is where we need to go. So it means the shrine is at the top of this place. Oh, wait. In a room where I could have... hold on. Pardon me. In a room where things can be rewinded? Rewound? I forget if that's an actual word. We can then make our way up there. Aha! What is with these sneezes? Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I realize it now. I realize it now. There we go. There we go. So it probably goes for the same thing for Dark Sonic, or it's because the Chaos Emerald is going bad, if I remember correctly. Dark Sonic is Sonic, though. That's the difference between Dark Link and Link. Dark Link is a separate entity, while Dark Sonic is a different version of Sonic. But hey, we found the shrine. I just had a little bit of a slow moment figuring out how to get up there. I keep forgetting that I have an ability that allows me to ascend straight through platforms that are above me. Kind of forgot that. And away we go. Let's see how much ground we can cover today. Hopefully, we are able to get down to Hyrule and see just how different things are. Because the events of Tears of the Kingdom is a few years after the events of Breath of the Wild. Oh no! How do I keep getting stuck from this? I'll wait for the next one to come down. Then we'll rewind it. Well, first we're going to get on top of it, and then we'll rewind it. Oh, puzzles are going to be so interesting. Alright, that's where we need to go. Hopefully there's something good in here. Yeah, I'll take the arrows. Hehe. Your boy is smart. Don't really believe in this, but would you be scared if you saw the dark version of yourself? No. We've already seen this dialogue before. Light of Blessing, which is what we need at the statue at the Temple of Time. Alright, now that that's been taken care of, we can make our way back to the Temple of Time and open up that door, hopefully. This is a crystal refinery. I can take your crystallized charges and use them to produce energy wells. Energy wells? An energy well can increase the capacity of the energy cell you are carrying. This increased capacity will allow you to use Zonai devices for longer periods. I can produce these energy wells for you if you bring me crystallized charges. Shall I begin production, or would you like me to explain crystallized charges? Might as well explain that too. Yes, crystallized charges are materials used in the creation of energy wells. They are made by processing zonite. Ah, it's a good thing I've been stocking up on all that zonite. Zonite can be excavated even in the mining cave on this island. Though there is very little left there, it is unlikely you will find enough to produce an energy well. Greater concentrations can be found in the distant depths of the world below. It was originally mined from there. That completes the explanation. Shall I produce energy wells for you? Get producing! The production will require at least 100 crystallized charges. Return when you have collected a sufficient amount. One note regarding the zonite required to process crystallized charges. The mines on this island have nearly run dry. I doubt there is enough to produce an energy well. But there is more to be had. Check the distant depths of the world below. That is its original source. Alright, so we've been here. We've been here before. Well, I wouldn't say we've been here before, but... Wait. Woo. This is a long way down. Thank you for flying Airlink. We are slowly making our descent down to the Temple of Time. I ask that you put all trays in your upright positions, fasten seatbelts. We may experience some turbulence during descent, but all in all, this should be a nice and safe landing. Thank you for flying Air Hyrule. I'm gonna time this right. I had a smooth flight with this glider before. I intend to have the same deal happen now. Oh? Why is it flashing? Why is it flashing? Oh! Okay. Gliders are not infinite. And I am way too deep. Oh, Lord. Oh, please let me survive. Please, please. I'm right there. I'm right there. Give me a chance. Give me a chance. Give me a chance. Come on. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I can make it. I thought it was going to be cool if I could just glide over there, but I guess not. All right, the closest spot we can have is this shrine, and then just walking back over to the Temple of Time from there, because there is no quick travel spot in the temple itself. All right, so we learned something new today. Those paragliders, they have a finite time limit. I can't glide on them forever. All right, I just need to get down there. Can I grab? Nope. My reach doesn't go that far. All right, so we need to go down safely. And then just make our way up to the temple. This truly is one of those games where you can just play. And you don't have to, and mind you, I don't have to say everything. But, because the game really just sells itself just from the ambiance and the sound and the music. It really doesn't need me to lend it a hand on just how much I'm enjoying myself. See, the beauty of this game is that I can step away, even though I prefer not to, and the game will still carry on ambiance. But we have enough light of blessing, so we can go ahead and turn this in. You who have conquered the shrines and claimed their lights of blessing. In exchange for 4 lights of blessing, I will grant you power. Yeah, I'll take a heart container. You want a heart container, yes? Yes, because that's the only option I got. I shall grant the power you seek. Heart Container, a rare item that restores some of the life force you lost to the gloom, increasing your maximum number of hearts by 1. Go and bring peace to the world. Alright, so I got 4 hearts. Hopefully we should be able to open up this door now. Of course it will only leave me with 1 small speck of health left.
Good. I see you have managed to open the door. You haven't fully recovered yet, but that is to be expected. You are almost beyond saving. By visiting the shrines and receiving their blessings, you have mitigated some of the corruption's effects. Though our time together has been brief, I am so happy that we finally met. You are exactly as Zelda said. I've done everything I can for her. Now it is up to you.
Well, that's one way to end a cutscene. This will be a moment where I mess with the game chat window a little bit. Let's size it down just a little bit more so that it doesn't take up too much of the screen on the side. Yeah, width, let's bring that down to 400. There we go. So messages may seem a little bit more packed together, but it's not taking over too much of the screen on the side. Nice, nice, nice. It's not as intrusive. It was that way, but I just wanted to make sure that it's not like that in the future. Nah, let's bring it down to 380. There we go. No longer intrusive. It's off to the side, but it's not just, you know, full-blown as it was beforehand. Nice, nice. I know that it's early, but I can't wait to see you with endgame gear. Oh, I can't wait to see what endgame gear for me looks like too. Especially considering if we're following the functions of the first game, then we're gonna get some high-end gear. We're gonna need to find some great fairies if they're here. And then have them upgrade our stuff as well. This ascend ability is going to be so much fun to use. Oh, we got a little orb of light here. What is this? Alright, so now I really don't have the Master Sword anymore. And it's one of the dragons that's always flying around. I forget this one's name. I think I shot at it to get a horn so I could sell it in the first game. Oh wait, it parted the clouds so we can see the land below.
Link. Link. You must find me.
Give me a sec. I'm trying to find out why it's dropping frames. Like, it's literally dropping frames by the second, and I'm trying to find out why. I can't deliver to you the quality that I want if it's doing this, so I'm trying to figure that out before I move. Okay, it stopped dropping frames. Hopefully, that whole cutscene with Zelda wasn't messed up too bad. I gotta see it. I have to see it. Unlike the PlayStation, this doesn't have like a video playback. Or does it? Or does it? Hold on. 30 seconds. 30 seconds? Garbage. Hold on. Let me go back and see how the quality was during that cutscene with Zelda. Yeah, the frames dropped for a moment there. Yeah, it did, but at least it didn't mess up the rest of the stream. Yeah, at least it didn't mess the rest of that up. Alright, we can continue on. With that ability, Link is like Martian Manhunter. Fading through objects reminds me of him. I mean... he's not the only one to do it, but I understand what you mean, though. Well, here I am, dropping right back down to Hyrule once again. It's been a while since we last were here. Can't wait to see all the people, all the changes that have happened. Wonder if that great plateau is still raised from the ground. Yep, there it is. There it is. There's a great plateau. I wonder if the temple is still over there. Yep, I see it. I see it all the way from over here. Yep, as I'm falling, I can see it. So let's try to land in a spot where I won't be too far out in the water. Here we are. Welcome to Hyrule Kingdom. Well, welcome back to it. Yeah, much has changed. Oh, wait a minute. I wonder what happened to the statues. What if Link will say, "Well, excuse me, princess," like in the cartoon? Oh, don't expect him to say too much. Do not expect him to say too much. Also, hold on. This is my first time touching down on Hyrule. Let me do this. HUD mode Pro. Oh, perfect. Perfect. It only shows the stuff it needs to show, which allows me to have a full screenshot view. There we go. All right, we'll put normal back on. At least I'll be able to take good screenshots of different locations with the Pro setting on. Also, hey, Ozzy. How you doing? I see a moblin. Oh, right. That's not a moblin. Moblins are the much bigger, lankier looking ones. We got a bokoblin. Bokoblin horn. A sharp horn with multiple barbs. Attach it to a weapon to increase its attack power, or cook it with a critter to make an elixir. Bokoblin fang. It's worn down and not very sharp, but it's still pretty hard. Cook it with a critter to make an elixir, or attach it to an arrow to increase its attack power. Like I said, this game is going to be all about the fusing of items together. Hyrule Restoration Materials. Use this materials cache for all your building needs. Come find us if you'd like a dream home. Hudson Construction. Missed your Volume 5 read-through, so you're here now, too busy watching League of Legends competition. Completely understandable, Ozzy. Completely understandable. Didn't mean to do that. All right. I literally just made myself a little mini cart. So, if I put this here, all right, so where's the location I need to be going? So we need to get to the Kingdom of Hyrule. We need to get all the way over there. There we go. A lot more aerodynamic. If only I could turn this thing. No, don't roll back. Don't roll back. No, come back here. Don't you dare. So that gave me a little bit of a boost, but that's not where I need to be going. If only I had a wheel. I just need to point this in the right direction, and then the fan will do the rest. This is this is just me messing with contraptions. What is going to be the easiest way for me to get across an area? I cannot wait to see the crazy things that people make with this fuse feature for this game. Catch me if you can. Hope those idiots are still not trying to chase after me. I don't see them, so I don't think they are. If I just had a steering wheel. Whoa. What was it? Too bad it doesn't work the way the glider does, so I can just lean in one direction and then it turns. But I suppose this works just as well. And since there's no parking lot, I essentially have to take this with me. I'll set it outside. Hyrule Castle Town ruins. So someone's actually created a base right outside the main area. Because if you guys remember, this location was usually surrounded by a ton of trees and the giant fountain. A giant massive fountain used to be here. If it's still here. Yeah, it's still here. But people have basically created an entire base around the main square outside of Hyrule Castle's fortress. Also, is that who I think it is? Robbie! Ah, what an excellent night. Hey, you! Where have you been? Robbie, head of Put-A-Pad Development. Don't answer that. Tell me later. For now, you should hurry and go talk to Pura. She's been in a tizzy ever since you and the princess disappeared. She's in the building with the telescope. Up on the second floor. Go see her and give her some peace of mind, will you? What I find funny is how Pura is basically... She's in the building with the telescope. I'm thinking it's on the other side of the village. It's literally right next to me. So real quick. Y'all got loot. Y'all got loot. Pose? What? Put-A-Pad manual. Read the Put-A-Pad instruction manual. I'm good on that for right now. Let's see Pura. So, what we know of Pura is basically she did an experiment that regressed her age to that of a child's. But mentally, she is still the same person. There's the way up. She's still the same person. But she kind of caused her own body to regress back to a childlike state. Hello.
What?
Joshua.
That hair, those eyes. Doc!
Oh,
Dr. Pluta! The swordsman! The swordsman has returned!
This might not be the voice that I use. My apologies. Oh,
okay. Now where have you been?
Is that Pura?
Linky, you're not a ghost, are you? Hey. That looks interesting. Phew. One step at a time. What exactly happened?
Hello, Pura, head of Lookout Landing. Okay, so she's aged up. Okay, physically she's aged up. She's no longer in a childlike state. She's more or less in the same state she was during the Age of Calamity video game.
So when you and Princess Zelda go beneath Hyrule Castle, you discover a mysterious mummy which suddenly reanimates. Then, Zelda falls into a fissure and vanishes. That must have been when the castle rose and the ruins fell. Then, later, you wake up on a sky island, saved by the arm that was stuck to the mummy. You get the Pura pad from an unusual creature, and learn that your new arm belonged to someone named Rauru. The Master Sword disappears. You hear the princess's voice, and find your way here. What?
Then,
What?
are you saying you came from up there?
Pretty much.
This Rauru you met.
I've been calling him Rauru, but it's Rauru.
I think that's what the first king of Hyrule was named. Are they one and the same? So much of this doesn't make sense. Yet. But I'm certain that mummy you found under the castle must be related to the upheaval. The castle's rising up, the ruins falling down from the sky. The mummy must be connected to it somehow. And then there's the most important detail of all. You're sure that you heard the princess speak to you? And she gave you a clear message to find her. If that truly was the princess, then that means she's alive. Maybe she's trapped beneath the castle and needs help. That settles it. I know you only just returned, Link. But I need you to meet with the search party up by Hyrule Castle. They've been searching tirelessly for you two. The captain in charge of the search is named Haas. Work with him to find the princess as quickly as you can.
Yes.
I know that mummy may still be lurking somewhere around there. Which is concerning, to say the least, but we have more immediate problems to deal with right now. I'm counting on you, Linky.
Linky. Oh, snap. Character profiles. Pura, head of Lookout Landing. Wow, she got a real glow up, didn't she? I want to say, oh, there she is. There's her childlike state down there at the bottom. There's her childlike state that she had during the Breath of the Wild. And that's how she looks now. So now she's a full adult. But in Age of Calamity, I want to say that she was a teenager in that time. So we've seen all three stages. Though I can't remember if we've seen like the old stage of Pura. I think we have. But we got her child state. Age of Calamity gave us her teenage state. And now we have Pura in her adult state. I don't mind helping you out. Let's move on. The highest authority on ancient technology. She has served Princess Zelda's family for much of her life and has worked with the princess to research the Zonai civilization. Most recently, they started an investigation into the outbreak of gloom. She has used herself as a test subject in her experiments. Despite being over a century in age, she reversed her aging to the extreme and actually looked like a child not too long ago. To the Kingdom of Hyrule, complete. Crisis at Hyrule Castle. Okay, there we go. I was trying to give her more focus. Well. All right. Nice to see you, Pura. But we got work to do. Let's move on. We haven't unlocked everything that this game has to offer. Actually, let's meet up with Robbie and see what he says.
Hey, you, do you have any idea how worried we've been? So that's the arm, huh? I overheard Pura talking about it. I see. Yeah, it's pretty weird, alright. Nope, now's not the time for distractions. That's gotta wait until later. Anyway, I hear you got yourself the Pura pad now. You know, That porta-pat of yours can get a lot more powerful.
Oh, do tell.
I know its real potential. I've got big plans for that device, but first I need to help Joshua with her investigations into the depths. But then, oh yes, then I will head back to the lab in Hateno Village to resume my research. So, once I'm able to finish up here, you should join me there.
Nice to see that my car is still parked outside. And apparently, I was supposed to get something by having a save from Breath of the Wild, but I haven't seen what it is yet. Like, I got no monies. I didn't get no notification saying, like, I unlocked something major. So I may need to look into that. Because I did beat Breath of the Wild. Oh, another shrine. So all of the calamity is pretty much gone from this whole area. Remember when we ran through here and it was just covered. Wait, what is this? I dedicate this monument to the memory of the souls lost to the calamity. ZELDA. Unknown flower. But I'm not going to take it. But remember when all of this was just covered in like that ooze of the calamity. And there was a bunch of guardians all over the place. Good place for me to just farm guardian parts over and over again. Whoa, darn it all. President Hudson, are you okay? It's a post. It's a signpost. Oh no, what have I done? All right, I'm sorry, President Hudson. I won't let you fall over again. Dude, it's a post. Are you okay? That was unforgivable. It's all your fault startling me like that. Yes, I know it's just a sign, but I have great respect for President Hudson, so I pinned the blame on you. You truly don't have anything better to do you? Unforgivable! President Hudson? You haven't heard about Mr. Hudson? No. He's the president of our construction company. He's the one appointed by the princess herself. She placed him in charge of putting those material caches everywhere, and now he's shouldering Hyrule's restoration. Of course, he is also the founder of Hudson Construction, and besides all that... Sorry, but what's all this? Hey, I'm right in the middle of President Hudson's epic tale of heroism. If he didn't help me fight in the first game, he might as well be like a regular person to me. Well, fine. What am I doing? What was I doing before? I don't want the others getting jealous, so I haven't spread this around. But President Hudson gave me an extra special mission. And that's to put up these signs all over the place to let everyone know that Hudson Construction is a big deal. He wants you to put up all these different signs all over, but you can barely hold up this one. You have to hold on to this one sign. How many have you even put up? These aren't your ordinary signs, as you can clearly see. These portray Mr. Hudson himself in detail. Noble, glorious detail. It's unforgivable for even one of these to fall over. How many have you put up? Because you're holding this one. And so, I pledge to support him. Don't worry, Mr. Hudson. I'm here for you. You do know he can't hear you, right? But I can't stand here forever. I got so many more signs to spread around. I don't know what to do. Try letting go. What? Are you gonna support him? All right, I'll let go. Unforgivable!
President Hudson, I'll support you.
The poor lad. The poor, poor boy. I'll give him a hand.
What is it? I need to stay focused. President Hudson might topple over if I don't give him my full support. So, can you not bother me?
Try letting go.
What? Are you gonna support him? Alright, I'll let go. Unforgivable!
This fool is gonna be stuck here forever doing this. Alright, it's got more support. This thing shouldn't fall over now. I think this President Hudson got a real sucker to help him out. I'm not even gonna waste my time with this dude. You have fun supporting that sign. By all means, have fun. Yo, Cedes, what is going on? We made it to the ground. We made it to Hyrule. All the way up from those islands up there. Whew. What's good? Everything's good. I'm enjoying myself. Just messing around with a little, Tears of the Kingdom. Buddha has sent urgent orders from Lookout Landing for all of us on the Monster Control crew. As Hyrule Castle continues to float, she tasked us with searching the area beneath it for Princess Zelda and her protector. Be aware that the gloom has spread even more in this area. Prepare yourself before you depart. Is that Captain Haas? Or is that someone else? Trying to stay awake? If you're trying to get some sleep, then get some sleep. Olaf!
Link, is that really you? When did you get out from the castle?
How you liking it so far? Oh, I like it. I tried to make a car, or at least make a cart with wheels and put a fan on the back. The only trouble is that I don't have a way of steering it. I can only go forward. So maybe if I progress the game more, I can get like a steering wheel so that'll allow me to steer whenever I have these cars going. And I also learned that I can extend my battery energy by creating crystallized charges to make energy wells, so I can use the devices for even longer. So there's a couple of things that's on my agenda.
I'm so ashamed. I've been on watch duty here this whole time, and I didn't see you at all.
That's because I approached from the back.
I've really got to get serious about my training. Captain Haas doesn't know that you're back, does he, Link? You should report to him right away.
He's on the gate tower at the top of the hill, past the lower gates. I'm sure the captain will be just as surprised to see you as I was. Now you've been playing techno and exercising all day and the lightheadedness got you sleepy from the music? Oh, I see. Huh? Who's there? Hey, this area is off limits while we conduct our search for Princess Zelda and Link. You can't just come wandering in here like that. Huh? Link? It's you! I'm sorry, I had no idea that you had returned. Wait, if you're back, then does that mean we don't need the search party anymore? Huh. You should go talk to Captain Hawes. He's leading search efforts here from the first gatehouse up ahead. You'll find it at the very end of this road. I remember when this whole place was populated with Guardians. Guardian lasers up here that I had to deflect. Guardians walking around that I had to deflect. That game really taught me to get, like, better dodges. Warm Darner. Tip. Crouch if you're trying to catch dragonflies. Don't try to run after them, just crouch. Because they can't hear you. So you can just sneak up on them. Even full tilt, and you'll be able to get them. This dragonfly has a special organ that causes it to sweat profusely. Cook it with monster parts for an elixir that will raise your core temperature so you can resist the cold. Link? No, it can't be him. I can't allow anyone past here. This area is restricted only to those involved in the search of Princess Zelda. For Princess Zelda. What is that on his back? Since there's a fuse feature in this game, CDES, it allows me to fuse different objects to give items certain properties. What I have on my back is a rusty shield that I attach spikes to. That's the reason why it looks weird. So this shield makes it so that I can block attacks, and melee attackers get hurt. It's a spiky shield. This is by direct order of Captain Hawes. If you insist on passing, you'll need permission from the captain. He should be in the first gatehouse, up at the end of this road. How's solo leveling been? Haven't read it since he entered the dungeon. It's been pretty good. Still wondering whether or not this is a test for Suho though, but we're gonna find out on Monday where it goes from here. Creepy shield? I mean, I just attached some spikes I found in a dungeon to it just to see what would happen. I haven't had much use for it lately. We've turned up nothing in there that will help us find the princess, unfortunately. Huh? You're the spitting image of Link. I bet if Captain Hall saw you, he'd be so startled he might even fall off the gate. He might even fall off the gatehouse over there. You been watching Shield Hero? I've never watched the Shield Hero. I've never watched it. Traveler's Shield. A sturdy shield loved by many an adventurer. It is made of animal hide and sturdy wood and is best suited to defending against weak monsters or animals. Yeah, I know. Just count it as many anime that I have not watched, but I've never seen the Shield Hero. I need to, though, I mean, it is a series that Billy Kametz had starred in. I mean, he is Naofumi. So I feel I owe it to myself to watch one of Billy Kametz's great roles, you know, before he passed. So I feel it's only right that I do that. So once I get some free time, I'll start it. And I remember... He's too busy, I guess. Did you come up here to help look for Princess Zelda too? Yeah, me and a few others had the same idea. We all owe a great deal to the princess. We were hoping to help, anyway. But the captain is way up on top of the gatehouse there. Doesn't look like he's coming down anytime soon. We just showed up without being asked. So, best to stay out of the way until we can help somehow. I remember this room. This is when I had to fight one of those big orcs. Or, what is it? Ogres? Trolls? I think it was a troll. Had to fight one of the big trolls that were in here. Originally. I think a big troll was in here, or it was a big Lionel that was in here. And this whole place was just covered in calamity. Oh, we got something here. What is that? Torch! This torch will stay lit once ignited, but if you put it away, the flame will be extinguished until you light it again. That's something worth keeping an eye on. Soup ladle. We got a soup ladle. A kitchen implement often used for serving delicious soups. It was carved from the wood of a sturdy tree, so it actually packs quite the wallop. But I can't carry it, but at least we have it in our catalog. So the captain is at the top of this gatehouse, so we need to get up there. That's one way to get up here. Yeah, this is too much fun to use this. Keep searching. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, that's where... Okay, the castle has completely jutted out of the ground. So, from what I understand, I originally thought that the castle was just floating out of the ground, but there's still a giant section that's just right there attached. Sorry, but I'm in the middle of something. Huh? Link, is that you? You're alive, and in one piece it looks like. Does that mean Princess Zelda is safe too? What a relief. I don't know where she is. Hang on, you're alone, but you heard the princess calling out to you, and you're here to help with the search. I see. Maybe I don't. I'm a little confused, but that doesn't matter right now. What matters is continuing your search for Princess Zelda. I am relieved to see you come up here and help us out, though. We needed some good news. The sheer amount of gloom has gotten overwhelming. Our work carries on, but we've been a bit dead in the water. Oh? Captain, it's Princess Zelda! What? What you doing all the way over there, though? I don't know. She's just standing there looking ominously at us. Princess Zelda! She's safe! Huh? Wait. What? Okay. You saw that too? You saw that too, Link? You saw Princess Zelda turn into lightning. Fly off. Right? How strange. This is an emergency situation. Why would she leave without saying a word to us? We need to let Pura know about this as soon as possible. Considering what we just witnessed, I think it makes sense for us to withdraw, but it will take a bit. Please, you must tell Pura about what happened here as soon as possible. Okay, so, firstly, this dude here, Torin, this dude got some good eyes. This man has some really good eyes for him to look all the way out there and see Zelda standing right there. How good are your eyes for you to be like a good mile out and you can see that it's Zelda perfectly, details and all? How good are your eyes? He has special eyes. Torin's got those special eyes. No, I'll leave it for them. Imagine him being a sniper? I don't want to because he'll be extremely good at it. Now, do we have a fast travel spot over by Pura and Peoples? It appears that we do not. Just looking around. Like deep down in there, all the way at the bottom, the gloom is just permeating there. I wonder, did they give me this big sloping hill so I could test out whether or not I could I know you're tired. I know. I wonder if they gave me this hill so I could test out going down a hill. Let's see. This thing doesn't actually have any rotation. This thing doesn't have any good rotation. No! No! My creation! I scared myself. I scared myself with how far I fell down. Korok!
You're not Hestu. But you see me? I didn't know someone like you could be sea children of the forest. Well, if you see Hestu, please return this to him.
Korok seed. I wonder where Hestu actually is.
Or my friends are hiding in lots of different places too, so you should keep an eye out while you wander.
That's fantastic. But, now I gotta get back up there. Lord, please let me make it up here. I'm right there. Please. 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 Please, game. Please, game. Please, game. Alright, I can't do anything about my cart being stuck down there. But it has poor handling, so I was going to trade it in anyway. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Princess Zelda flew off, did she? You're a funny one. But no matter how funny you think you are not getting through. Where do you think you're going? I'm going through. You're not permitted in there. You're not getting past me. Captain Hall's gave me strict orders about who's allowed in. If you insist on passing, you'll need permission from the captain.
They should be in the first gatehouse up at the end of this road. Uh-huh. Guess I got no choice. We really do have no choice. Me rolling around at the speed of sound on my makeshift stuff, probably not a good idea until I get more devices that can help me better control how to use them. Hylian shroom, a common mushroom found near trees around Hyrule. Eat it to restore half a heart, or cook it with something to get even more. I see dragonflies. I'm gonna see if I can grab a few. Oh, those were just ambient dragonflies. I don't know. The frame rate for this game is running pretty smooth to me. For this to be a game that isn't traditionally running at 60 frames, the frame rate for this game is still relatively smooth it's not noticeable to me. And this is coming from a person, this is coming from a person that just came back from playing Jedi Survivor, where its open environments had that frame rate chugging in some spots. Like, seriously chugging. Kyononis Shrine. Well, we can unlock it and unlock a fast travel spot here then, which we'll need if we want to get back and forth. And then we have Mile. Whoa, was that opening there before? How could I have missed it? Huh? What is it? We're close to the chasm here, so it's dangerous, you know. For all I know, this shrine could be dangerous too. My point is, lots of things are dangerous ever since the upheaval, so be careful, okay? Chasm? More like chasms. You know, the creepy openings in the underground. Ever since the upheaval, they're all over. In this area, they're beneath Hyrule Castle and to the south of Lookout Landing. I heard that members from the research team went rooting around in some and ended up in a bad way. It's best to steer clear. I'm glad I'm researching shrines and not the chasms. Let's talk about the shrines. Huh? You mean like the one right here? When the shrines appeared, it caused such a commotion that they landed in the newspaper. Mysterious shrines appear all over the world overnight. Was smack on the front page, you know? So far we know they're from the Age of Legends. But did they fall from the sky or emerge from the ground? And just what are they anyway? Aside from the shrines, we've almost got the chasms, of course. We also got the chasms, of course. To tell you the truth, we don't know squat about all the things that sprung up due to the upheaval. But the shrines and chasms, they could be dangerous, which would be scary, so we need to investigate them, pronto. The people from the search party are putting in long hours at Hyrule Castle, so I intend to do the same. She seems fairly interested. Let's go in and get a prize. If we ever come across a shrine, we go in and we complete it. That's just how that works. Combat training. Kyononis Shrine. Kyononis Shrine. Ooh. This shrine purifies the ancient evil. You who have entered here, heed my instruction. Use a side hop to avoid enemy attacks. This will create an opening that you can use to strike back.
Target enemy, strafe, jump. Do a backflip to avoid enemy attacks and create an opening to strike back. Target enemy, backpedal, jump. You can repel an attack if you parry with your shield at just the right moment. Finally! Parries is what's going to save me in this game. Ready shield, A button to parry. Ah, that's how you do the parry. Build up your power and then release it to unleash a charge attack. Catch your enemies in this motion to damage them. Press and hold, then release. I'll take that bow. Your mastery of these techniques has earned you access. Proceed within. Yeah, but can I get my stuff? Thank you for the Zonite charge. There we go. There's our parry. There's our parry. We need to keep a good supply of shields just in case I mess it up. Oh, Zonite sword. A Zonite sword made of Zonite. It resonates with attached Zonite devices to slightly increase its attack power. Alright, so we got a Zonite sword. Zonite powered. Soldier construct horn. So let me do this. Let me drop this captain construct horn. And then combine with the Zonite sword. Now I have an even stronger sword. Nice. Thank you, Light of Blessing. The possibilities of fusing items together. That's interesting to me. Alright, so this is braced up. This should keep the sign from falling. You feel better now? Leave, because when you leave, I'm going to move this sign and let it fall down again.
How's the president standing? That was brilliant. I would have never thought of that.
Of course you weren't, because you're too focused on making it stand up with your own power.
Oh, right. Let's get him secured while he's still standing. Just put this here, get that fastened, and...
Perfect. Why couldn't you just do what you did on this side and have it fasten? Why couldn't you just build what's having my head? Just make the same thing that you were using to hold it up with the first time and build it for the other side. What are you doing ghetto rigging this? Just taking blocks and then just putting a whole bunch of rope and nails into it. Just build the same post that's it's standing on and put it on the other side. This is...
perfect. With your help, President Hudson is now standing proudly and firmly in place. It fills my heart with joy to see him doing so well on his own.
He's a fanboy. He's a massive fanboy.
Take this with my thanks.
Wow, I finally got paid. I finally got some money. If you're good at something, never do it for free. But we got 20 rupees. Hold on, I need to read out its description. Because I like to read out the descriptions of the new things I come across. Alright, red rupee, 20 rupees. Its red luster tickles your heartstrings.
Also, you must be hungry after all that hard work, huh?
No, I'm not.
Let me give you a little something I made myself.
Veggie rice balls. This home-style dish of Kakariko village is stuffed with the bounty of the mountains.
But I still don't feel like I've thanked you enough. This is a little something from my premium collection. A special gift from me to you.
Sleepover ticket. Sleepover ticket? A lodging voucher for a regular stable bed. A reward for collecting pony points. Spend it at a stable to get some rest and recover from the fatigue of travel.
Now I can go to other places to put up more sides. And with that, I'm off.
Well, that was certainly something. But at least we helped him out. It's just a giant broom. Oh! Hello. Bokoblin arm, a skeletal arm that keeps moving even after it's severed from its body. It's kind of gross to strap it to your back, but it'll do in a pinch. It's old and fragile, so it's quick to break. Knew I'd seen that Bokoblin horn. And here's a wooden stick. Wooden stick. Wooden stick. Ooh, this thing's Bokoblin arm stick. This thing's got a lot more damage than pretty much anything else I'm using, including the Zonite sword. Captain 1 Reaper, Zonite powered. I'll hold on to this stick for a while. Say, progress.
Link, well, did you find anything?
We saw Princess Zelda.
You telling me Princess Zelda was at the castle and then she transformed into light and flew off? I've gotta say, your stories are always so wild. But if you're telling me that's what you saw, then I've gotta believe it. Sounds like we need to change our approach. Since the princess flew off, maybe we should redirect our efforts and dig into the upheaval. For now, at least. I've already got a few regions in mind to start exploring. I bet we'll pick up clues about where she flew off to as soon as we look around. Oh yeah, you still got the protopad, right? Can I see it for a sec?
Oh, are we about to get upgrades? Pay no attention to the thriving arm on my back.
It's a little worse for wear, but seems to be functioning fine. Map, aha! Oh right, I forgot that before we can look at your overall map of Hyrule, we need to add map data from right around Lookout Landing. And for that, we need our Skyview Tower. Joshua, what's the status of the Skyview Tower right now? Let me see. Outwardly, the structure looks to be complete.
Outwardly?
Oh, but the travel point is still undergoing final adjustments. The travel point needs tweaking. Sounds like I better get cracking. Sorry about this, Linky. I'll fix it up quick, so just hang tight. In the meantime, why don't you rest up? You must be pretty tired. The emergency shelter is just the spot for you. It has free beds and a kitchen, so it's well stocked for getting some rest and rejuvenating yourself.
Well, at least I know where I can go in order to cook some food for free.
If you want more info, talk to the soldiers who's watching over everything from the center, right where the emergency shelter entrance is. If you need clothing for your travels, you should go to Mub's shop. I'll be over by our Skyview Tower, so when you're ready to head out, just let me know.
Yeah.
Alright, Joshua, let's work on our final preparations for the tower. I'll handle the travel point.
Check it.
Joshua, you're in charge of the switch.
Woohoo! Okay, Doc. You can count on me.
I know this is not the best voice for Joshua, but not everything is voice acted. Alright, so before we head over there, let's check out this clothing shop. What about that? What is this? What is this? Hylian trousers, traditional dress trousers of Hyrule. The plush fabric makes these trousers quite comfortable, and their high durability makes them ideal for travelers. Costs 120 rupees. Uh-oh, there's the blood moon. Watch out, everyone! The gloom is everywhere!
Witness the blood moon's rise. When its red glow shines upon the land, The aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh. Just as they did in a war long past. The world is threatened once again.
Why does Zelda sound like that? Why did Zelda sound like that? Witness the blood moon's rise? That just sounded so sinister coming from her. But back to looking at the clothes. Hylian tunic, the common garb that achieve widespread popularity in Hyrule, particularly among travelers. Its light yet sturdy fabric doesn't limit movement. And then, of course, we have the Hylian hood, a hood woven using traditional Hyrulean methods. It's made from a sturdy material to protect travelers from the harsh sun and weather.
Hey!
Yeah, the Legend of Zelda games always feel like you're watching a silent movie. Yeah, not everything is voice acted, so I gotta make up for it. And this is her shop. Only place to shop here in Lookout Landing. I know it looks a little thrown together, but I stock a nice selection of goods. Ran a store back in my hometown, so I hope you'll support my place here. What is your hometown? Are you from Hateno Village as well?
Oh,
Oh no, come from a small fishing town called Lurelin Village. It's way to the south on the southern eastern corner of Hyrule. Used to be a peaceful place too. Notice she said used to. Then the pirates arrived. Pirates? Used to run the village's general store, but when those pirates arrived, I had to grab all the goods I could carry and run. I don't know how it's going there now. I hope I can return someday, but for now I'll just keep selling as much stuff as I can. Please let me know if there's anything you'd like. Alright, so I can say, buy my stuff! Let's see if we can, Oh, I got rubies. I got rubies, of which I can sell for a high price. That'll give me enough where I can buy brand new clothes. This will give me 220. This will give me 220. So I should be able to get my... Ooh, wait. Alright, so since the clothes cost 120, 240 will allow me to get 2 whole pieces. And it's not the last time I'm going to get my hands on some rubies as well, so yeah. Yep, 120. Oh, 130. And 70. Oh, so I can get the hood and I can get the pants. It's the Hylian tunic that'll probably take a minute. Alright. Got trousers. Oh, I need 10 more. Actually, I need 80 more. Because I need 10 more in order to buy this, but then I'll need 70. So overall, I'll need 80 in order to get my hands on the Hylian tunic and the hood. It's not the best gear I can get my hands on, but the defense is a lot better than what this Zonai tunic that I got on has. So what can we sell that can get me to 80 quickly? Alright, so the opal, I got 2 of these. This will give me 60. This will give me 60. if I was to sell 2 of these opals? Alright, so now let's just sell a couple of these. Alright. And lastly, the hood. All right, we're dressed to run amok through Hyrule. Now we can go ahead and, well, first, let's find that area where I can sleep. Glad to have you back, Link. My name is Scorpus. I've been charged with managing Lookout Landing. If you have any questions about the place, any at all, come right to me. I will answer as best I can. Now please, allow me to open the emergency shelter. Oh, it's a secret entrance to it. Hey, it's me. Open up. So underneath this fountain, there's a secret underground vault? This underground vault used to be an emergency shelter for the royal family. Now we're making constant use of it. Feel free to make yourself at home in our vault. Use any equipment you want. Oh, there's people down here. There's people down here. And we got a statue we can come to so we can upgrade ourselves.
You who have conquered the shrines and claimed their lights of blessing, I can offer you great power, but you do not yet have 4 lights of blessing. Seek out the shrines scattered across Hyrule and face more challenges. Return to me once you have claimed 4 lights of blessing.
Alright, so we can't do anything with that, but I can sleep. ZST, 3 big ideas. Read the Zonai survey team's 3 big ideas. Surveying shrines. The mysterious ruins that appeared due to the upheaval with strange dome-like protrusions we're calling shrines. They are believed to be from the Zonai civilization, but exact details regarding these shrines are unknown. When observing shrines as well as fallen ruins, take note of their shape, the sky above, and the surrounding environment. Surveying chasms. Large holes appeared all over the world after the upheaval. They release gloom and are known as chasms. Gloom is physically harmful to people. Direct contact should be avoided. If the effects of the gloom are making you feel ill, evacuate from the chasm immediately. Before entering any chasm, be sure to ask permission from Joshua, the leader of the chasm surveys. And our team's purpose. We of the Zonai survey team were founded and tasked by Princess Zelda to study ruins and ancient documents. Through the lens of archaeological understanding, it is her hope that we will uncover the deep history of Hyrule. Due to the upheaval, many ruins from the Zonai civilization came crashing down from the sky. We have known very little of the Zonai, but we may now have evidence that their culture once flourished in the sky above. Our chief executive is Taro, the first individual in the world to find a clue to deciphering Zonai scripts. Our current surveys are wholly focused on learning more about the Zonai civilization.
Research results are shared out to specialists at the base of Kakariko Village. Quite a bit of information. You over here cooking? Nice. Keep it cooking. Boko Reaper, an average sword used largely by travelers. The blade has decayed, but it can still serve its purpose. Traveler's Sword, an average sword used largely by travelers. The blade is decayed, but it can still serve its purpose. Alright, so we got two different versions of it. We got one that's just a rusted sword, and another that's attached to a bokoblin horn. Okay. Y'all marking some significant spots on here, so I'm gonna have to take note of this. For later, of course. Let's sleep till morning. Then we'll go see Pura. Oh my goodness, it's so good to stretch. Link stretching. I'm stretching. Whew. Oh, that felt good. All right. Let's go see Pura. I wonder if this structure is going to need like a zonite charge of some kind in order to fully operate. Could be wrong, but I'm just saying. If I put this here, then that goes there. No, that's not quite it. That should do it. Hey Link, you all set? I just wrapped up here myself. The travel point is working fine now, or it will be once you do your part.
Hey!
We're ready, Joshua. Pull the switch.
Oh!
The signal fires have been lit. Gondor calls for aid.
All of the Skyview towers have now been activated.
Yeah!
Okay, Link, your turn. Go hold the protopad over that terminal. Awesome, fast travel point. All right, the Skyview Tower is now active on your map. That means you can now use this travel point to get here at any time instantly. The same is true for every Skyview Tower you add to your Purapad. Impressive, right? I know I said Pura. But Skyview Towers are about more than just traveling quickly. Their primary function is to survey the area, or more importantly... Why am I looking at words and they're just off to me? Their primary function is to survey the area, or more simply put, to make a map. The Purapad works with the Skyview Tower and scans the topography directly onto the map. Pretty great, Yes, it is. Only thing is, you need a paraglider when you're scanning. It takes a lot of skill and nobody here had what it takes. To be honest, that's why we haven't tested this out yet. We needed you. Which brings us to this.
Yes! Paraglider! This item, given to you by Buddha, lets you ride the wind and glide through the sky. Press B in midair to activate it. Traversal has just got a boost for this game. Hallelujah.
Right, it's showtime. Let's start with the test scan. Now it's time for our very first test launch. Our first test. Just step over there, into the circle, and find me afterwards, alright? I'll be observing from the research lab.
Yeah.
When the test scan is over, we'll have a final briefing on the search for Princess Zelda. And I'll also need to update your map with the places where the upheaval has wreaked the most havoc. Best of luck!
Questions? Surface map updated. Sky map updated. Hold on, I got questions. I saw something on the map. Awesome.
Welcome back. That was some good gliding up there, Link. I expected nothing less.
We now have a means of surviving falling off a sky island now completely, especially if there's no water underneath us. Awesome.
So, how'd it go? Did you get a proper map scan? Good. That map is crucial to our search. There are Skyview Towers in every region in the world. You'll want to make a point of visiting them all. Right, let's talk about the upheaval. It's affected more than just the castle. Reports of other strange phenomena have been coming in from all over Hyrule. Let's take a look at your map.
Yes, because I want to look at my map because I've seen a couple of things there.
The first report comes from Hebra to the northwest.
I remember in Hebra. Hebra was a fun location. Kind of cold in certain regions, and of course it had some annoying animals, annoying monsters that tried to kill me repeatedly, including one tower, I believe, where I had to climb up a tower to activate it, but it was surrounded by water and a lot of monsters that use electricity that just kept shocking me to death in the water.
Next up is Eldon to the northeast. The Garuda are reporting trouble in the southwest. And finally, there's Lanayru to the east. The strange phenomena are concentrated in these 4 regions.
Yes.
I can't say for certain, but I've got the nagging suspicion that we might find out more about Princess Zelda by looking into these phenomena.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Doc. I don't know if this is helpful, but I heard something weird the other day. It was about someone who might have been Princess Zelda at Rito Village over in Hebra recently.
That is pretty weird, yeah. Generally speaking, I don't put much stock in hearsay. But this does sound like it's worth looking into. Oh, and before I forget, Link, we've asked the Lucky Clover Gazette to help us in the search for Princess Zelda. There's nobody who knows more about the goings-on in Hyrule than them. You can find them near the entrance to Rito Village. If you do go there, you should speak with the editor. I'm sure that she could help out in some way too. I'll be here, directing a variety of investigations into the upheaval's many chasms and new ruins. I'll also be looking into the different villages. Someone, somewhere, might know what happened to the princess.
Yeah.
I'm counting on you to check out the major phenomena that are troubling regions around Hyrule, Link. We'll find Princess Zelda, one way or another.
Alright, the game plan has been set up. We gotta go through 4 different regions now. When she said she had to go get goggles, she said she had to get Robbie. I had a feeling this is where she was going.
Ah, what a pleasant morning. Oh, it's you. You know, that purapad of yours may seem perfect, but it could even be more perfect. I'll need to head back to the lab when Josh has got the depths investigation sorted out.
Come on, Goggles. Are you even listening to me?
Oh, yes. Sorry, you were saying?
I was saying that I want to go investigate the depths. Look, if you're not going to listen to me, I'll go and jump into a chasm myself.
No way, no how, you can't do that. The depths are far too vast for you to explore on your own, and we've only barely begun to look into them. I'd love to go gallivanting around down there too. Who knows what wonders are at the bottom of those chasms. But no matter how wondrous they may be, it's far too dangerous for you. I'm not about to allow our young prodigy to go wandering around somewhere so unknown, so foul. If anything were to happen to Pearl's favorite student, it'll be the end of me. The end!
But I need more on that figure. If we have more info on it, then it should help us better understand the depths.
What figure?
Oh, swordsman. Sorry, I didn't mean to leave you out of the conversation.
Joshua, head of Depths Research. Oh, she looks so happy.
Yeah.
When I saw her from a distance, I was wondering, does she have braces? But she does not. She just has an award-winning smile.
Let me get you up to speed. Our survey team brought back some artifacts from a journey into the depths. One of them caught my eye. This piece of slate, specifically the image depicted on it. See that figure standing on 2 legs with one arm raised up? Well, I have a theory. I think it could be evidence that a mysterious people once lived in the depths. That's why I want to go down there, so I can see if there are any more depictions like this one. I want to see for myself. But Goggles here says it's too dangerous, and he won't let me go.
Joshua, come on now. Tell you what, I'll go down there myself and see if I can't find anything about the figure on that slate. And Link will join me.
Just volunteering me, not even asking.
We'll start by looking for anything down there that resembles a figure in the slate. Assuming we find what we're looking for, we'll use your PewDiePad's camera to take a picture of it for Joshua. A perfect plan.
Camera?
You don't know about the camera? It's one of the PewDiePad's basic features. With the camera, you can capture nearby scenery as an image, one that's stored in your pad there. Sounds like you still have more to learn about the protopad.
A refresher wouldn't hurt.
Well then, I'll teach you how to take pictures. Once we're down there, anyway. There will be a lot of monsters in the depths, though, so I'll be counting on you to keep me safe. Let's see. I guess we should enter through the chasm to the south of Lookout Landing. I'll go on ahead. Once you're ready and raring to go, come find me there. Ta-ta!
And he's leaving.
Wait, hold on.
So, not only do we have to investigate the 4 locations in the different regions, but now we've been volunteered to go into a chasm with Robbie. Against our will.
Looks like he's gone. I'm sorry you got roped into all of this, swordsman. Goggles means well, but when he wants to help me, he leaps before he looks.
Yeah.
But here, maybe this will help you out, at least.
Bright Bloom Seed times 10.
Oh, and take this too.
Arrows. You can never have too many arrows.
The chasms are pretty deep, so light from the surface doesn't make it down there. It's pitch black. But if you attach a bright bloom seed to an arrow and shoot it, it'll light up the area. Definitely a useful trick down there. Okay, you'll want to head straight out of Lookout Landing's southern gate. You'll find the chasm Goggles used just outside. I don't know too much about how your camera works, but I'm counting on you to bring me that picture. Oh, and please look after Goggles for me.
Will do, Joshua. Must protect. Look at that smile. We must protect that smile. And this is north. We need to head south. Wait, is she still smiling? Is she still smiling? Oh, she isn't. I was about to say, I hope she isn't just walking around with a big old cheese on her face. That's how it used to be in old Zelda games when, old 3D Zelda games where a lot of characters' faces were just static and they were only one way. Let's see now. Oh no, I ain't getting roped into that. So here's my thing. If the Guardians are not a more prevalent force that's out here that I need to be wary of, who's the more prevalent force I need to concern myself with? Just regular monsters? I'll say it again, for this game to be running on the Switch, it runs well. It runs well, especially for this to be an open world game. Yeah, it runs really well. Here's the chasm. If I touch that, will I get hurt? No, Traveler, don't do it! If you touch that, well... it'll sap your strength, and you'll end up like me, too sluggish to move. Yep, because it steals your HP. I wonder if Robbie's okay. Whoa! Hey, what's the big idea? You can't just walk up behind someone who's standing on the edge of a chasm. My colleague who works with me on the Zone I survey team is down there. What would happen if I slipped and fell on him? Huh? Don't startle me again. Don't stand near the edge of a chasm with your back exposed. I mean, you pretty much set yourself up that way. I'm very busy with my investigation, no matter how much I'd prefer to be in bed right now. Wow, this is far down. This is there's a whole nother. Okay, Zelda game. Okay, Zelda game. Not only do we have the sky area, the sky islands, but now we have, and we also have the regular ground of Hyrule, but now we have entire underground areas. So not only do we have to worry about finding everything on Hyrule's regular floor, but we got to worry about finding everything on the sky, and then finding everything underground. See, I meant what I said when I said this game is going to eat up so much of my time, along with all 3 Xenoblade Chronicles games. Yeah, I probably don't need to buy another game until a very long time. It's probably going to be a hot minute. I don't know what these things are, but I'm gonna catch them. Deep Firefly, a multi-wing insect that lives in the depths. It excretes luminescent elements that can be cooked into an elixir, which will add a faint glow to anyone who consumes it. Glow juice? We got bugs that can give us glow juice. All right, where's my bright bloom? This bright bloom has some really good radius. Nisoige Lightroot, Central Hyrule Depths. Examine. Oh, okay. What does that give me access to? Oh, does that brighten up underground? Oh, it does. Yo! Okay. Okay, that's cool. You got my attention. And now we have a fast travel point underground. This reminds me of going through Skyrim and then getting to the Black Reach depths. The light root dispelled the darkness and brightened the surrounding area. And my health got refilled for doing this, even though it has a limit. But now the whole area is bright. Like, look at this. This is just one small section. I should probably speak to that person that's over here because they may know where Robbie is. Are you Link? Pleasure to meet you. I am Ponic from the Zonai survey team. Robbie told me to guide you to him once you arrived. But he rushed along with such haste that I didn't bring enough bright bloom seeds, and now I've run out. So I lost sight of him. I thought he was taking a short walk over to that glowing area over there. Then he just kept going. And going. And last I saw him, he was heading way out there off to the west. Do you have any bright bloom seeds with you? I do. Oh, that's great news. Light from the surface doesn't reach down here, as you might have noticed. You'd be risking your life to wander here without a light source, you know. You can easily get bright bloom seeds from caves, and they'll light up if struck, so they're pretty easy to use. We use the seeds all the time on the Zonai survey team. The simplest way is to throw them with your hand. Those of us skilled enough with a bow will attach them to arrows and fire them off into the distance down here. Alright, so I can either throw the bright bloom seeds, or I could just use my arrow to do it. I'll stick with my arrow since it's a lot more. I mean, I'm already used to doing that method.
If you're going to explore the depths, take plenty of those seeds with you.
All right, we've spoken with this person. Now we can move on. We've lit up the tree, so we got a lot more. We got a lot more light down here. So now we'll just follow this road over to where Robbie went.
Note on the table. Hey, you! It's really dark down here. Not one bit of light gets here from the surface. Even with my goggles, I can hardly see. I really should have brought some bright blue seeds with me. As one of the few sources of light, the growing root growing down from above has piqued my curiosity. I'm not sure what it is, but it looks harmless enough. This place is roughly under the shrine on the surface. Anyway, I'm off to the glowing root I see shining west of here, so you better hurry up and get moving.
All right, so there's another one. Yep, there it is, out there in the distance. Once we light that up, that'll be another section of this steps that's lit up. But I can't do anything. I thought I could break inside that suitcase, see if there was anything inside. Yep, you can't run on them. You gotta crouch in order to catch them. Bud, new flower. Muddlebud, a wildflower with a powerful odor that can disorient and confuse, making it difficult to tell friend from foe. Confusion. Interesting.
Hey, you, still alive? Looks like this place is swimming in gloom. Get too close to that stuff and you're asking for trouble. If a guy doesn't have any bright blooms, it'd be curtains. Then again, it's my first time down here and I haven't kicked the bucket. So I'm sure you're fine. I've spotted something of interest through my goggles. It's shaped like that figure Joshua wants us to find. I'll be continuing to head west towards one of those glowing roots I see ahead. See you soon!
Alright, Robbie, you're gonna get yourself killed if you are not careful down here. Sweet bomb flowers. This would be me, actively going into deep, dark places and exploring. Puff shroom, a mushroom that spreads a cloud of fine spores when a stimulus is applied. The bitter powder makes them inedible. So I can't make these into anything. Get out of my face, you weird-looking creature. Oh, but it had zonite. Maybe I need to kill more of these things. Oh, I can't get hit by enemies with gloom. Aracuda eyeball. This eyeball is constantly trying to focus on its targets. Cook it with a critter to make an elixir or attach it to an arrow to grant a homing quality to the arrow. Aracuda wing. A large, wide Aracuda wing. Arrows and thrown weapons fly farther with this item attached, even in a slight wind. Get my hands on that rock hammer. Thank you very much. But dang, I got hit with gloom and now I'm missing 2 hearts. Really need to be careful with this gloom stuff. So does that recover over time, or... Oh, I can attach these without having to pull out my bow automatically. I don't know why they're looking curious over there. Hey, there's Robbie.
Bilbo, let us have a little bit more light.
I wonder if lighting up the areas does anything to enemies affected by gloom, since it's, you know, brighter. Good lord, I hate mosquito bites. Why must they last so long?
The light root dispelled the darkness and brightened the surrounding area.
Well, it cured me of the gloom that was on my hearts, but it doesn't give me my health back. So that's something. And looking at the enemies, they still got the gloom on them, so this isn't something that can just disappear just because I turn the lights on. Oh, there's the figure.
What? Look at how bright that thing got. That light down here and that light down in this dark is downright refreshing. In fact, it's so luminous, it's almost like we're on the surface. Just standing near it makes me feel so much better. How strange. Hey, it's you. You're finally here.
Okay, so now you're just now noticing that I'm here?
I need to show you what I found. This statue, it's standing tall on 2 legs, 1 arm raised. It looks an awful like the figure Joshua showed us on that piece of slate, don't you think? Alright, get that camera of yours ready. It's time to put it to work. That's right, I forgot you hadn't used the camera when we last spoke. Very curious indeed, given it's one of the Protopad's basic features. Give me that Protopad for a second. Alright. Well, there's the problem. Your camera's locked, and so's your Hyrule Compendium. Hang on. If I remember correctly, you press this while you pull this, and then you tap that, and...
Camera feature unlocked. Capture images using the Protopad. You can then save them to the album. And Hyrule Compendium. We can start taking pictures of... well, basically everything now.
Boom! Now you should be able to use both the camera and your Hyrule Compendium. So, So, go capture a picture of that statue. This is a good chance to verify that it's working properly, too. Test it out. Experience is the best teacher, after all. Once you've captured the image, come back here. I'll want to see how it looks. Hey you! How'd that go? If you've captured an image of that statue with your camera, then hurry up and show me. I'd like to see how it looks. Me and my googly eye goggles. So, did you get a good picture? Stupendous! Looks like you've captured it well. I'm sure Joshua will be satisfied with this. Lining up that immense route, getting us a picture of the statue. You've just started helping us research what's down here, but soon enough we're going to have even more to investigate. Well then, it's time I head up to the surface. Head back up to the surface. See you at Lookout Landing. Don't make Joshua wait too long for that picture.
I suppose I could explore just a little bit more. But not go overboard, of course. I see something out there, but I don't know. I need to be careful. Oh, there's another one. There's another tree root. Let's open that one up. I know it's kind of dangerous for me to be down here when I don't know what all is down here. But at the same time, I am filled with the need to explore. So let's light up another section of the map. All right, my bow has a finite amount of ammo that I can use. Don't pay attention to me. Don't pay attention to me. You didn't see. Wait, why is the... Oh, hello! Hello, boys! Another light route. We've seen this animation already. Another section of the depths uncovered. Okay, so opening... I originally thought that opening up these spots would make it so that my health got refilled, but that's not the case. Hold on, I hear Ken's up in the background. Probably it's time for him to go outside. I'll be right back. Apologies for the wait. Got caught up in other things. So we open this up, and we see more. I see more statues over there. I'm looking around to see if we can find another light point. That's the one we were just at. Oh, there's one out there. I'm tempted. There's one all the way out there, and then there's another one that's closer. But for the time being... Oh, we're all the way out here. We need to head back to Lookout Landing. Hello, person. Well, look at this. You're the one I saw flying around the sky. It's great to meet the first one to ever be launched from a Skyview tower. A real historic moment. Hey, what's your name? Link. Link, you say? Hold on there. Really, your name is Link? Hey, buddy, you gotta be the same name as that famous swordsman. Ah, good for you. You got the same name as that famous swordsman. Good for you. Pretty big name to live up to, though. They don't know that that famous swordsman and this Link are the same person. I'm Ben, by the way. I work for the Lucky Clover Gazette. I'm writing an article about this event, so folks everywhere will know about the Skyview Towers being activated. I better get to work. Our newspaper is short on staff, so I had to flap all over the place to cover the news. Hey, we could use another reporter. You should join us. Seems like a brave type. Seem like a brave type and all. That's what it takes. Our newspaper is based in Hebra, in the northeast. You'll find it near the bridge that leads to Rito Village. Stop by if you're up for the adventure of a lifetime in the newspaper biz. Until then, soar long. That's interesting. We'll have to remember that for later, the next time we come across him. Because this is not the last time that we see Penn. But, in the meantime, let's speak to Joshua.
Hey, you! Show Joshua the picture you took of the statue. The figure matches up pretty well, and it looks darn cool, too.
This is it! This does match what's on the fragment.
Yeah.
Thank you, swordsman. Just like on the slate, this figure must be showing people of some sort, whoever they were. Which confirms my theory that people lived in the depths.
He would have an Usopp voice? I don't know. I was thinking about, what is that guy's name from DuckTales? DuckTales, the big buff duck? Kenzo is really having a fit in the other room. Ah, the joys of having a dog when you're streaming.
Which confirms my theory that people lived in the depths. I'm sure we'll find more traces of them if we keep searching. This is a big, big, big discovery! Now, what's next? The possibilities. There's so much to research. Oh, but before I focus on that, there's something I want to give you as thanks for helping with this stage of my investigation. Our earlier surveys of the depths found all of this. What do you think it's for?
Zonite times 5. Have I seen Hunter x Hunter? Yes, I've seen all of Hunter x Hunter. Is he okay? Oh, he's fine. He just can't stand it when he's let out to use the bathroom and then he's told to get back in his crate. And also Denham's getting bathed right now, so Kenzo feels like he should be outside as well, even though he would just get in the way. So he's fussing up a storm because he's not being allowed to be out while another dog is being washed in front of him. He's particular that way, but he'll get over it. He doesn't run anything in his house. Neither one of the dogs do. Zonite!
I feel as if these contain some kind of strange power, like maybe it's energy for something. Anyway, this might help you in your search for Princess Zelda, so hopefully you'll find them useful. That fragment has helped us see the depths in a new way. Now we're closer to understanding one of its mysteries. I'm going to sift through everything that our surveys have brought back from down there. Maybe there are even more fragments that I can piece together. Goggles! Swordsman! Thank you so much for going to investigate the depths for me.
And camera work in the depths. Finished. Alright, find Princess Zelda. So that's one thing. Crisis at Hyrule Castle. Regional Phenomena. That's the newest one we gotta do. The Black Household. Them dogs don't run none around here. No, they don't. They don't. He's got a big mouth, but he really doesn't run anything. And he really likes to run it, even when we tell him to be quiet, which is why, I mean, I love Kenzo, I really do, but when he's asleep, or when he's quiet, that's the best time for me to stream. It really is. Because otherwise, it's just him barking over and over and over again. And even though I got a setting that quiets noise, some of it still slips through sometimes. And it's like, ugh. I wish you wouldn't do that. I really wish you wouldn't. Like, even now, while I'm speaking, he's just barking up a storm. Alright, so, let's just go over the game plan, because I might call it a session here for right now. We've covered a lot of ground, and we'll have plenty of other times to continue with not Breath of the Wild, but Tears of the Kingdom. So, next thing we gotta do is we gotta visit all these locations. One here over in Hebra, one here over on the upper east side, and then the most eastern side, and then all the way we're gonna have to head back to the Garuda. Duct tape. No. I'm afraid I can't use that. I'm afraid I can't. So we got the Gerudo Stronghold to go visit, and then all these other locations to visit as well. So we're going to have our work cut out for us as we're revisiting old locations and encountering new things. Also, this is the big old giant forest, so we may have to visit over here as well to see if Hestu and, the Great Deku Tree, if they're still good, considering everything that's going on right now. But seeing as how dense this place is, it's going to take us a while just to get to and from just these individual places. So exploring them is going to take a minute. Wonder if they'll do either a Zelda movie or a series. I don't know. Hold on, let me do this. Let me go and save. Oh yeah, I know you were joking. I'm saying like, no, I can't do that. I cannot do that. But the game is saved, and we have all hitting, Mr. Gibbs. So the next time we play this, which will probably be either Monday or Tuesday, because I got quite a few things to do on Monday potentially. I probably won't do this on Sunday, but it'll probably be Tuesday when we continue Tears of the Kingdom again. But we got our heading. We need to head to the 4 locations to see if we can learn something more about Princess Zelda. and her disappearance and what exactly is going on in the world with all these chasms. Then we have the depths to explore as well. So it ought to be interesting for our next session. Because it's too many Zeldas? Yeah, there's a whole bunch of Zeldas. Which one do you just focus on? Because technically, chronologically, every Link we play is a different kind. It's not the same Link. Like, this Link we have here is not the same one from the first Legend of Zelda. Each individual Link is essentially a new Link, save for the Breath of the Wild version. And because the Breath of the Wild version and the Tears of the Kingdom version of Link are one and the same, along with the Age of Calamity Link. They're all the same. Well, one's an alternate timeline version, but they're roughly all the same. But the other types of Links from different series, they're different Links. So I wouldn't know about them trying to make like a whole series on it. Because even though all the Links look the same, you might as well say they're different reincarnations. You might as well say they're different reincarnations. Since they all look the same, they might as well be different reincarnations. The reason why he's called Link is because from a developer standpoint, he's known as the link to the game for the players. So, but every Link you encounter in different games like Twilight Princess, Majora's Mask, and stuff like that, Ocarina of Time, a lot of them are different versions of Link. You know, you didn't know, you never played Zelda, you thought they were all the same? Oh no, they're definitely different versions. Because that's how the lore is. In days long past, it's always a hero that wields the Master Sword, and then a Princess of Light. It's all the same. It's like the reincarnation of Indra and Ashura from the Sage of Six Paths in Naruto. Their will essentially is inherited and reincarnated into different people, such as Madara and Hashirama, and Naruto and Sasuke. It's the same thing here, except the people who are reincarnated are basically look the same. Zelda looks the same, Link looks the same. It's just that's how it's always been through history. That's the reason why when people say, hey, you look like that swordsman from a long time ago, no one really recognizes Link, because it's like either one of the two things. People have that Superman Clark Kent glasses syndrome, or it's like he's a hero of legend. It's a legend because it's a long story. You actually, you know what? No. It's not a long story. We're about to explain. You see what I mean? Oh, we're about to get a too long didn't read real quick. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Link is the main character and protagonist of the legendary Zelda series. He has appeared across many incarnations throughout the series, usually depicted as a young ordinary boy or young man who becomes a legendary hero by saving the world through feats of courage. All incarnations of Link possess the spirit of the hero and are thereby destined to fight evil. Specific incarnations of Link may be distinguished by titles such as the Hero of Time in Ocarina of Time and the Hero of Winds in Wind Waker. So, let's see here. Alright, let me see here. Alright, so here's something. You miss playing games? I understand. So right here, here's something. Hyrule Historia suggests the possibility that each, quote-unquote, Link may have all had different names, a reference to how Link can be named anything in the previous games. The exception to this is the Breath of the Wild's Link, who is explicitly named as such and whose name cannot be customized by the player. Okay, so here's the nomenclature. According to Shigeru Miyamoto, Link's name comes from the fact that during development of The Legend of Zelda, he was the link between the past and the future, which was the original setting for the game. Miyamoto has also stated that Link is named after the fact that he connects people together. According to Eiji Aonuma, Link is named after that fact that he links the player to the game. So pretty much every Link you come across in a Legend of Zelda game is not necessarily the same exact Link. Because I'm looking here. Let's see. Like if I go to you have different versions of Link. Yeah, you got different versions. Yeah, Too Long Didn't Read. Link is essentially a recurring reincarnation of the hero of legend that pops up every single time a great crisis happens in the land of Hyrule. And all of them have Link's trademark appearance, which has him look like this. So yeah, just Too Long Didn't Read. Link is not one singular character across every single game, but the name given to the main protagonists of the Legend of Zelda games, who are basically destined to be the main hero every single time. So yeah. But that's where I'm going to call it a session for today, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies if I took too long to give you, Cdes, the description of who Link is when it comes to this game. But I just thought I'd let you know. And plus, I wanted to make sure that what I was telling you was not wrong. But that's what Link is. Link is essentially a link to the past and present, at least during the development of The Legend of Zelda originally. And he is also a link to the game for the players. That allows them to link to the game world itself, aka Elf. Well, you can't really call him an elf just because he has pointed ears. So yeah, I wonder if they're going to do a story about him alone. They have before. I mean, his story usually every single one of Link's stories usually involves him getting involved with some big tussle for the fate of the world or whatever. So whatever story is going to be about Link, it basically revolves around him getting involved with some cataclysmic event that he is fated, because he is always fated to fight against and destroy at the end of the skirmish. It's always the same. That's the fate and destiny that he has. So yeah, it's an interesting. The Legend of Zelda has some very interesting lore, but we'll dive into it a little bit more the next time. All I can say to everyone here is I enjoy playing this game for all of you. I really do. It's a relaxing game, but it also is very interesting as well. Can't wait to see what next crazy things I make. A thunderstorm is about to pop up, so hopefully I won't get struck by lightning because I'm holding certain things. Hopefully I don't have anything that's magnetic attached to me. Because you see that? Yeah, you can straight up get struck by lightning in this game. Especially if you're holding a metallic object, so you gotta be very careful. But to everyone here, it's been an honor and a privilege to be your entertainer. All I can say at the end of the evening is, hope y'all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed what you saw here today, then like, subscribe, share this stream with everyone you know, because the more the merrier. And maybe even consider becoming a member, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day. And once again, as always, later, peoples. Also, a little bit of a heads up, tomorrow is Mother's Day, so I may be at church a little bit longer. So even if I do set up a stream for my reactions, I may have to edit their start time depending how long I stay and what other things I do. Hopefully it won't be too long, but I'll adjust accordingly and I'll let everyone know in the community post. Later, peoples!